Welcome back, dear learners, from the ad break. Before the ad break, we were able to prepare a wages journal. It is now very important that after you have prepared the wages journal, you know how to post it to the general ledger. Let's do that. Here is our wages journal, and we're going to post to the general ledger. In the general ledger, it is very important to understand that you have two sections. The first one is the balance sheet account section. This is where we are posting into the balance sheet account section, and then later we're going to post into the nominal account section. So the first account is creditors for wages. When we talk about the creditors for wages, we're talking about the amount that is due to be paid to the employees. So from the name creditors for wages, already you can tell this is a liability account. I would therefore credit it with wages from the wages journal, 1,669. That is the total of my net wages for the three employees, Adams, Baloyi, and Smith. The next one is pension fund. You remember when we prepared the wages journal that we had pension fund deduction, which is 184, but we also had pension fund contribution, which is 276. So the deduction, I will record it on the credit side, and then I will say wages 184. That is the deduction. And the contribution, here it is, pension fund contribution 276. And if I add these two amounts, I end up with 460 rands. Let's go to the next account. The next account is medical aid. We are still in the balance sheet account section. We have two amounts for medical aid. Firstly, from the deduction, 135. So I come and I say wages 135. Remember, this is your deduction. And then we also have medical aid from the contributions, 135 as well. Here's my 135. The total of these two give me 270. Then SARS pay as you earn. We only have the deduction because it is pay as you earn, paid by the employee over to SARS. So you only have the deduction, which is 514. There is my deduction, 514 rands. Then we will look at unemployment insurance fund. With UIF, you will have deduction, which is 23, as well as contribution. There is the contribution, 23. Then the total becomes 46. We are now going to look at the nominal account section. Nominal account section. In the nominal account section, our accounts are now going to be on the debit side because now we are dealing with expenses for the company. The first one is going to be wages. Wages. And with my wages, I'm going to take the total of the gross. The total of the gross. That gives me 2,570. That is what I bring here as my sundry accounts, 2,570 in my wages account. Remember, an expense, so it increases on the debit side. The next account is pension contribution. Pension contributions, remember this is an expense to the company as well. And then on the debit side, and then I'll have my pension fund, 276. This is contribution. No deduction in here, only contribution. Pension contribution. In the nominal accounts, we're focusing on the contributions. The next one is medical aid contribution. Remember again, on the debit side, I'm going to have my medical aid, and it is 135, which is coming from the contributions part of my wages journal. UIF contributions, 23 rand, and you see here is my 23 rand, UIF. After you have posted to the general ledger, it is very important that you understand how to record amounts from your wages journal into your cash payments journal. In the cash payments journal, remember, this is being done weekly, okay? So in this week, we're going to take an amount that is my net wage, 1,669. I bring it into my CPJ, and then I'll say cash, 1,669. Creditors for wages, 1,669. That is how I post it from the wages journal onto my cash payments journal. Dear learners, thank you so much for joining me in today's class. I hope to see you again soon. Goodbye.